Muddy people, welcome back. I'm Nat at Mud Magic. Thank you for joining me again for another Freddie Mercury kiln unload. Yes, me, Trace has gone to bed. It's past midnight. I'm exhausted. I have to work. Well, both of us have to work. I was going to say tomorrow, but today. I had a market today and it was a really great market, being November leading up to Christmas. So I kind of feel like I can't even get my words out. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, did my market, and now I've got to work today and it's midnight. I need to go to bed, but I'm excited. Oh, I'm always excited. You know, it's like Christmas to have a look in here. So I could have waited until tonight when we finished work, but you know me, I can't wait. So I have to do it, even though I'll need gloves. So I've already pulled apart the top shelf because the top shelf was all Windchimes. So, anyway, thank you, Poppy. Let's get into him so that he can at least be letting some air out. So the top shelf is a perfect 6, but it's a bit deeper than normal for me for a top shelf because it had the Windchimes, so it had to be the higher stilts. So I had this hood and I thought it was peppered plum, and I couldn't work out why I did it because I already had peppered plum Windchime fully made. So I'm thinking, why did I do this? And then as I looked at it more, I thought, that's not peppered plum. It's too pink for peppered plum. So I thought, I think it's shallot poppy fields, but I wasn't really sure. So I did the sticks in shallot poppy fields, and I think I got it right. I think that's what it is. So we have those. So now I have a whole set I've just got to put together. So I had the Windchimes at my markets today, but I only had 2 or 3. And so I think people just didn't notice them. They didn't look up. So I've got to find a way to hang them maybe a bit lower, make them stand out a bit more. So anyway, so there's that one. And then I also had the hood somewhere. Here it is, for the, which I've already shown you, Power Turquoise Seaweed. One of the holes has filled in somewhere there. I haven't drilled it yet, but that'll be really easy to do. So I just did the sticks for that. So I've got them now to put together. Power Turquoise Seaweed. Just such a popular combo, and I thought for outside that'll be a really nice combo. And then the last one, which I'm hoping the hood's in here further down, and I've also, I think, got a mosquito coil holder in this combo as well. Look at this, Jane. Oh, it's spectacular. Jane at Shoebox, she loves purple. Look at that. That is our current favourite Glaze Blue Flame with Tahiti Grape Jungle Gems on the bottom. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love that. I was just going to do plain Blue Flame to see what it looked like, but of course, no, I couldn't do that. And I think that's perfect. That's my favourite Glaze combo I've seen in a long time. So they all were hanging, so they've all dripped onto my shelf. So I've got all these, they're really pretty, but drips to Dremel off. So I've got to put either kiln paper or cookies or something under. I just forgot to do it. So this one, along with Blue Flame at the same time pretty much from Speedball, I got the Galaxy Mist, or a bit later. So that's a Galaxy Mist with Royal Fantasy Jungle Gem over the top. Nice. It's a bit dark, but it's okay. I think I would have rathered just the Royal Fantasy the Galaxy Mist by itself. That's pretty purple. And this one's interesting. So this one I kind of got inspired by Kim Unseth. I know what's happened there. At Unseth Pottery, she does one where she's got honey flux at the bottom and peppered plum at the top, and they overlap. Well, I decided to put, because peppered plum is quite a dark glaze. I thought I'm going to put the honey flux all over and then the peppered plum at the top and see what happens, and it's gone quite brown. Somebody will like that because people do like the neutral tones, so I think that will sell. But just here, that I remember when that happened and I wiped it off, but obviously not enough. The one of these, I don't know which one, possibly this one, just touched as I was packing the shelf. So they weren't stuck, they just touched, and a bit of glaze transferred on there. But luckily it kind of looks like this glaze has kind of dropped down. I don't think that really matters. I'm not going to let it worry me. So they're for the Mozzie coil burners. I'm going to need my gloves. Where do I put them? Because I know the shelf's going to be hot. Okay, so yeah, the Mozzie coil. Sorry if I'm a bit loud. This is really close because the neck of this shirt is quite high. The Mozzie mosquito coil holder burner things. Apparently you can get incense coils as well. They have been so popular, and today as well I sold more than half of the stock that I had. So I threw 21 of them in one sitting because I've got another, well, I had today, so I had 5 markets including today leading up till Christmas, and there's only a month till Christmas, so I've still now got 4 more markets. So I thought, well, they're going to sell after Christmas anyway, but they're really popular for Christmas gifts. Look at my shelf. If I can get them off, they'll be pretty. I've got this little, I should show you one day, I've got this little box out the back, and if I can get little circles like that off, I put them in this little box, this little keepsake box. I know people make jewellery out of them and stuff, but I don't make jewellery. Oh, yay. Oh, wow. They're both great. So this one, I'll get that off. That'll come off. That's the Blue Flame Tahiti Grape. Isn't that beautiful? I want to see that on a mug. Oh, actually, Mozzie coil bolt further down. Oh, that's so pretty. With the little, oh, hard to pick up with gloves. With the little hangy bit under. Ah, I love that. Yay. And this one I love too. So Marianne, are you watching? Marianne sent me this GR pottery forms as a present. I was so lucky. My first ever GR pottery forms, and I made a platter. But the funny thing was I showed you guys the platter at Bone Dry, I think last kiln unload. And I'd done these really nice, I was really proud of it, handles, and a couple of people commented and said, I hope the handles don't flop in the kiln. So I went to put it in the kiln. Of course it didn't fit, did it? I didn't think to measure. So next time I'll build it on the kiln shelf, on the shelf, so that I know it's the right size. So I ended up at Bone Dry getting a needle tool and just scratching about halfway through the clay, and then it just kind of broke off on both sides. So I've only got the tray left now, and that looks like a crack, but it's not. It's actually a Poppy Fields gem down in the corner. But isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I just love it. So thank you, Marianne. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So that's actually, it's burnt out a bit, but I actually really like it. So what it is, I was going to just do Weeping Plum, but I always do Weeping Plum. So I thought I'll use up my Weeping Plum Mixing Clear bottle that I've got, which actually maybe I didn't stir it up enough because it kind of looks, I don't even know if you'd be able to even see it on camera. It's a bit streaky, but that is my hand-built clay, which is a bit more buff than the white. So the Celadons are always a bit more muddied. So maybe that's why, because it's a Weeping Plum Mixing Clear, it's a lot lighter. But isn't that gorgeous with the poppy fields on the rim and the transfers? I just love that. And again, it's dead flat. That's thanks to Jessica Putnam Phillips. Look how flat that is. So she says when you do a slab and you release the clay memory, even if you compress it, it'll remember. So she says drop your clay, not from very high, and not like you don't have to slam it, you just literally drop it. And it recompresses all the particles, and that's all I did. And look at how flat it is. I don't know if you can even see. That is dead flat. That's spectacular. And no feet. I think if you're going to do feet on something big, you probably have to do a little foot in the middle as well, because that's what happened with my bigger flower platter. It slumped in the middle because I didn't put a foot in the middle. But oh, I love that. So thank you, Marianne. I am absolutely in love with that platter. It's a shame it doesn't have the handles on the sides, but I will do another one with smaller handles because I did love the look of it. It's really poking me. I just put shelf dust all over me. Okay, so this is not very nice. Oh, that's a shame. So I've had in my head for ages, I've wanted to do blue splatterware, but with light flux on the rim, to see if I could get it to go glossy, which it has, and to pull the crystals, which it has. But it's also gone brown, which I do not like at all. So that's a shame. I just was hoping to get runny blue. I didn't know I was going to get brown with it. Maybe light flux has a bit of a beigey colour to it. So that's a shame. I never knew that. Light flux must have a beige colour to it. I always thought it was like cream, but that's a brownie. Almost looks like it's burnt. So I don't like that. Right, what else is in here? This is a bit weird too. Oh, I hope I have some that are passes, because ew, yuck. What is that? That's cruel and horrible. Oh, that's awful. Oh, at least now you know. I show you everything. I always say I will show you everything. That is horrible. I don't even know what that could be. Unless that's Galaxy Mist Royal Fantasy again, but I don't think so. It's not that one. No. I think that might be, maybe it's either no, that's what it is. No, there's 3 choices it could be, so we'll see as we go further. It's either textured burgundy and berry tart, which is one of Jane's, which I don't think it is because it wouldn't go that brown. I think it's peppered plum with lustrous jade over, which Laurie from Laurie B Pottery did, and I loved it. And that's horrendous. I don't know what's gone wrong with that. It's all crawled. I've never had peppered plum all crawl like that. The only other one I have on here that it could be, where was the other one? Oh, purple crystal floating turquoise. So let's keep going because we'll be able to work it out. Well, this is not going to help. It's a totally different one. But that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. I just saw that one. So that is, of course, Audrey. Whenever you've got copper float on here, Audrey from Audrey Lynn Studios is going to be involved. So that's one of hers. So it's 2 alabaster, 1 winter wood, copper float at the bottom, and light flux where they meet. So 2 alabaster, winter wood, copper float, and light flux where they meet. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is gorgeous. I just love that copper float so much. Which reminds me, I did that chip and dip. Last kiln or kiln before. And it was a big chip and dip with a rippled rim, and it had half copper float, half sapphire, like the dark blue, and something where they met. Anyway, it sold today. So, I mean, I was on the fence with it. I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't my taste. And even Trace said it's not me, but it was really nice. And it sold today, first market. So, yay. So that was good. Oh, there you go. That's definitely purple crystal. So that eliminates that one. That is purple crystal with floating turquoise over. I can tell because it's really matte. Purple crystal is really matte. And I was hoping to get a bit of green, which I haven't really, and get a bit of gloss, which it's kind of gone splodgy. Don't know about that one. Again, I'm on the fence with that one. That's a bit weird. It's all right. It's better than the other one. They're very hot. So it's quite, actually from it, and when you put it back there, it's quite shimmery. It's actually, I don't know if you can see that in camera, but it's actually quite shimmering, quite nice. Interesting. Okay, this one is just a good old power turquoise seaweed, which is not stuck, but it doesn't want to come off. Let's tap that off. There we go. That's just power turquoise seaweed. Gorgeous. I love how you get the waves. And I haven't, so it's 2 power turquoise, 1 seaweed, and it's not like variegated for the waves. That's just what it does. It's just a gorgeous combination. Never crawls on me, never pinholes. Oh, touch wood. Just beautiful. Always comes out nicely. And it's always popular. This one, that is, that is inspired by somebody as well. That is, Lucy at West 2 Ceramics. 2, she did 3 reactive red. I got scared and did 2. And 1 poppy fields. Yeah, and poppy fields. Well, I do thick, but so I say 1, but it would be 2 normal layers, 1 thick layer. And 2 reactive red. That's pretty. I like that. Pretty. And okay. So that's perfect 6 as well. 7, no, I don't think it's sort of not really going up there. Okay, this one, look at that. Ooh. Well, apart from whatever the lumpiness is that's happened there, which could have been my application, but it's stunning otherwise. So that is some blue flame with Tahiti grape over it, but look at that. Ooh, that's horrible. Looks like it's got big warts. It's only there though, so it's not air bubbles because there's nothing inside. So I think there might have been, like, I might have used the thick part of the glaze at the rim of the bottle, maybe got on my brush. So I'll probably just chuck that straight back in and refire it with nothing on it and hope that that melts down, because it's stunning otherwise. What a great combo. Blue flame, 3 blue flame, and Tahiti grape over. That is gorgeous. It'll run everywhere when I refire it because it's almost to the bottom there. So I'll have to put it on a cookie. Well, I had all these on a raised cookie anyway because I didn't know what was going to happen. So that was that shelf done. I only got 1 shelf to go because the Windchimes are so high on the top shelf. So, last shelf. I shouldn't have left the ugly one sitting there, but I really want to work out what it is. I think it's got to be the peppered plum lustrous jade one. I mean, lustrous jade never likes me and I never like it, so I'm guessing that's what it is, although I can't see the other one. Oh, there were a couple that didn't fit in the kiln, so maybe I didn't fire them. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at the dribbles. That's pretty. That is, I think, that is honey flux, Norse blue I've written down. I thought it was indigo float. Yeah, I think I wrote that down wrong. I think that's indigo float, honey flux indigo float, because I was cranky with indigo float from what it did on that massive bowl by itself. So I know over honey flux it behaves, so I was giving it another chance because I've got a whole gallon of the stuff and I do like how it does that wavy look as well. And then I did a few, like you see, that's why I put them on the raised cookies, because I can easily put that on my wheel and clean that up. Winterwood light flux, and then I just did, that is HF China blue on the rim, which has come down a little bit. I don't know if I like that or not. Not sure. So yeah, that's always honey flux, winterwood. Winterwood light flux. And then I did the same on this one, but I did scarlet red on the rim. And again, raised cookies, they save pieces all the time. That would have been a mess on my shelf otherwise. This one, what's this one? Oh, so that's gorgeous. That is power turquoise. Yes, indigo float. So that is 2 power turquoise with, I think I only did 1 indigo float, but isn't that beautiful? I think that's going to take over from power turquoise seaweed. Look at the waves in that, Trace. Oh, because she loves that wavy look too. So yeah, the indigo float just does that. That was just 1 straight coat. I didn't glaze for that. I didn't do swirls or swoops. I just did 1 straight coat over the top of the power turquoise. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that combo. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay. Oh, the refire. Oh, I don't know if I want to see it. So that's just a little blue flame duck, because why not? Because blue flame, oh, he's come off the bottom, but I can probably clean that up. I had him on a cookie, so yeah, that's pretty though. I love that. That's just blue flame. Has so much interest in it. Probably didn't even need to put the Tahiti grape over it. Just put it inside. Because it's so similar. And then straight, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Raised cookie again. Went 2 into wood, 1 light flux. I didn't do alabaster. I always forget that. If you want the 3 coats, I always like to do 1 or 2 alabaster first, because then you don't have as many crystals, but that's personal preference. I'm leaving the refire till last. Oh, I don't like the inside of it, but I might keep it for me just because of that. So I did the honey flux poppy fields, and I said it was for myself and I was going to keep it. And then I said, but I really love the blushing white poppy fields combo. So I did it, and yeah, I love it. But look at the inside, yuck. It's really gone brown and run heaps. And on the wall, it's kind of on this side crawled a bit up here, which that blushing white does that a lot when you layer it. So I might have to stop risking that, because sometimes it doesn't. So I risk it because I love it when it doesn't do it. But it so often does. All right, the refire. This is the 3rd attempt at this one. That still hasn't worked. Damn. I have to give up on it, I think. That is the one that had the transfer. So I put more blushing white over the transfer and fired it again. I mean, the putting the more glaze on has been successful because I put it the whole way around. I didn't want just a splodge of it here. So that has worked evenly, but still you've got that transfer showing, or decal, sorry, that was a decal, not a transfer. So that's a shame. I think I'm going to have to give up on it. It looks like there's a chunk out of it, but there's not. It's just a part of the decal. It's weird. And then I'll just put it there because it's hot. And the cones, if I can reach them, got quite hot down here, I think. Oh yeah, we hit a 7. Wow, nearly, really close to a 7. See, I might have to turn him down a little bit. All right, so kiln favourite would have to be, surprisingly for me, a blue one. Bluey green, powered turquoise, indigo float. Oh, I love that. I'm always looking for that beachy, watery look, and that is perfect. Love that. So, I'm going to bed. So, thank you very much for joining. Stay muddy and have a magic day. Bye.